This whole notion that everybody was lyricists in 1990 is not true.
First of all,
they were not all lyricists.
First of all,
yo.
We got ill-advised wise.
Check out the full podcast. Link below.
Do the top rappers have responsibility to push the culture forward? Wow.
Okay, so I came across a Benny the Butcher clip where he sat down with Elliot Wilson, Rap Radar.
Yeah.
And he was giving Cole a lot of props, right? Obviously.
Realizes his responsibility of him being the top guy. Cole is the top fucking guy in this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And for him to understand this responsibility, I just say a lot about him. Because a lot of these dudes don't, man. They not worried about pushing the culture forward. They not worried about it. They're not worried about like how can I do this without getting nothing out of it, with just for the sole sake of seeing that person there as my responsibility as a person in this game.
Cole blessed him with arguably one of Cole's best features, Johnny P's Caddy, right?
Yep.
What Cole did on that verse, spectacular. Go ahead.
This is the episode. I'm just gonna be blunt.
What's
Benny the Butcher stay getting washed on his songs. I love Benny the Butcher.
Who you watch? Oh, Wayne.
He's Wayne. Did you hear the song?
Wayne washed.
Woo!
Wayne washed.
Wayne, Cole
washed them. These are goats.
Yeah, these. I know. I'm not saying it's his fault.
Hey, Benny. Hey,
I love Benny though.
He said that. But no, here's the reason why I like Benny though. Benny, outside of his raps, right? He speaks on the culture.
Yeah.
He gives his opinion on the culture.
For
and
sure.
one of the things that he said was, J. Cole is one of the only top rappers that takes on the embodiment of what it means to be a top rapper.
The hip hop industry, J. Cole need to just get a room. All this love for J. Cole.
You got a long-standing beef with Cole.
No, I
You
don't.
should have said that
I don't
earlier.
have beef with Cole. I don't have beef with Cole. I just said everything I've said.
Are you going to lie on camera and say you don't have an issue with Cole?
I'm actually real. Cole used to be a boring rapper. He was boring, right?
Okay.
And then I've also said, yo, like, Cole, I love Cole's verses, but his verses definitely disrupt the flows of songs.
So while I understand where you're coming from, I don't think every case, every example you've given of him while him spazzing out on a song applies to that narrative that you feel. So for example, I thought on Johnny P's Caddy, it was appropriate. He was supposed to snap.
Yeah, for sure.
First person shooter, what that song was, he was supposed to snap. Most of the songs where Cole goes off, he's supposed to snap. And that goes to the point that Benny the Butcher was actually going with, which I kind of agree with him, which is, look, right now, lyricism in rap is at the top, is damn near at an all-time low. Let's keep it real. In terms of where rap is going,
disagree with that.
Think about the most popular rappers right now of the new generation, whether it's and when I say popular, I mean like people who are considered next. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Gunna, Yee, Ken Carson, the people that they name as next. None of them are lyricists. You don't appreciate their songwriting. That's not why we like them for the most part. It's ironic that out of the last 10 years, when somebody's a top rapper, usually you would say these people are they have the ability to rap. Like they can actually rap. And I'm remiss if I don't mention Drake. Drake has been a top rapper. We all know Drake can spit. When you're a top rapper, you're supposed to be able to spit, bro. You're supposed to know how to rap. If you are a top rapper, you got to know how to rap. I'm sorry.
But But here's the thing, though. Like,
this shit pisses me off.
You mentioned J. Cole.
It pisses me off, dog.
You mentioned
I'm sick
J.
of this
Cole.
shit.
You mentioned J. Cole where you said when it's appropriate,
he snaps.
You know, he snaps. I've heard some of these guys where you consider young jits, the younger rappers, when it was appropriate, they snapped. Like Trippie Redd. When Trippie Redd puts his head down and starts straight raps, he's actually really good. Juice WRLD. When Juice WRLD wanted to rap,
rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
He was actually very
Juice
good.
WRLD snapped.
You know what I mean? Like when you look Uzi, I've heard really good verses from Uzi. I've heard really good verses from Polo G.
They don't snap.
I've heard Polo G snap.
Is he a top rapper?
He is a top rapper. Polo G.
Is he a top rapper that's at the forefront of pushing the culture forward?
I've heard Dirt. So Dirt
is he in that?
So the question is, snap. Okay, in the history of hip hop, how many top rappers actually snapped like J. Cole did? There's always been like a handful. There's not always this whole notion that everybody was lyricists in 1990 is not true.
First of all,
they were not all lyricists.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. One of the only top rappers right now of the new school generation that understands the assignment of the responsibility that comes with snapping when the moment is right is 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
21 Savage
21
understands
Savage
the
snaps.
assignment and the
Yes.
responsibility
21 Savage, but
snapping.
no.
Yes, he does.
No, he. So let me tell you something. Fabio Foreign.
Yeah.
On everybody was surprised. Fabio Foreign snapped on that Kanye
Off the grid.
That was one of the best verses I've heard in hip hop last year or whatever Kanye's album came out that year. That was one of the best verses. Would you have ever thought that was going to come from Fabio Foreign? They do it. They can rap. It's just they don't choose to do it all the time. But like these guys can rap. These guys can rap. A lot of them can rap.
You speaking on the problem.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't want Cole to be snapping every time. As much as you're saying there should be a balance with the younger generation, there should be a balance with the older generation too. I don't want to hear snaps every time from Cole and Kendrick. How about you just make a good song? Period. Right? Like that's what I liked about the Black Panther. The Black Panther soundtrack. I felt like Kendrick was actually making straight, complete records. Like the joint with him and SZA, the Stars. All the Stars. That was a complete one of my favorite Kendrick records because it was a complete song. Good chorus, fun loving. He didn't snap, but that's what that we need more of that. That's my issue. So you're saying like Cole had a great verse. I agree. He had a great verse. He's been snapping. But let me hear a good song from Cole now. Mix it up a little bit. If you're going to complain about...
That's fair.
If you're going to complain about Uzi and them, mix it up. You mix it up too.
Me?
I think... No, you.
Cole, like, what did I do?
Drake mixes it up perfectly.
He does. Now he's the best. He's the best at mixing it up. The energy you've had about Cole for years, it plays a part in this conversation.
It plays a part in like Fabio. I'm telling you right now, Fabio Foreign had fire verses, dog.
He's had a few.
Pop Smoke, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Younger generation, Pop Smoke was in early 20s. He had fire verses. This whole notion that there ain't no rappers in the young generation. No, they just not doing. They just probably don't have the same balance that the older generation wants of rap to melodies or whatever.
That's fair.
But then again, that's not what people want to hear.
That's fair.
What's getting billions of views?
That's fair.
What's getting billions of views? First Class.
J. Cole still getting billions. J. Cole still getting billions of views.
Hell, he's not. No, he's not.
Excuse me.
He's not.
Excuse me. And what are we talking about? We talking about a song?
Per song.
Oh, now come on.
And the closest,
what the hell?
you know, it's probably Cole's most streamed song right now. All my life.
Which you said he did too much on that verse. Absolute nonsense.
I did think he did a lot.
But whatever, it's cool. It's your opinion. It's your opinion.
I'm just saying, I
get it.
I personally like when a song flows well, dog. Like, that's just me. That's my opinion.
And I'm understanding of that.
That's my opinion.
I respect that, and I do too. I believe that it's when you're supposed to go. There are moments in music. That Drake, that Lil Durk song, All My Life, is a moment. Memorable hook. Yeah. It has even the kids in the background.
And the meaning of it.
Meaningful song. He was saying some real ish.
Yeah.
That was a moment I think Cole met the assignment. A top rapper's supposed to do that.
Yes.
That's what the top rapper's supposed to do.
You know, can I just say this real quick and then we can move on?
Go ahead.
This was something that I really liked about Puff Daddy. I know, and we've been kissing Puff Daddy's ass for the last 3 episodes. And this is the last thing I'm saying about Puff Daddy. Right?
There's a couple people I want to stop talking about.
Yeah. But what I will say, Puff Daddy with Biggie, right? We all know Biggie was super duper lyrical. But like what Puff Daddy was able to do was be like, all right, let's have a good balance of lyrical and like a good balance of commercial, a good balance of club. He really, if you listen to Ready or Die, like Big can go nuclear on anybody.
Yeah.
But he packaged Big in a way that was consumable for a wide mass of hip hop artists. That's why a lot of people can say they like Biggie's music. Not as many people are saying they like Cole's music. Not enough to me. And not enough people are saying they like Uzi's music. I think that's what's missing in hip hop. Being able to package your artistry in a way that is consumable, universal.
We're living in an era right now where music, but more specifically hip hop is more fragmented than ever.
Yes.
The days of us having like a top tier rapper who's going to be international, them shits is gone. They're gone, bro.
It's gone.
Think about all the different pockets, whether it's rage, whether it's boom bap. People like Westside Gun can have success. And somebody on the other side of the world can never know who the hell he is, but he could sell well.
You know, it's number one person.
So many bags.
And that's why I'm really excited about Central C. Because I was like, I look at Central C and I'm like, yo, he looks the part. He raps the way his style is and what he's opening up and trying to do is universal.
I'm with you, bro.
Listen to the full episode. Link below.